Mr. T. And that means you want to do something. This is okay.
I never understand the situation. Like just starting. Actually, Department of the
All right, many thanks for joining us, all the viewers all over the world. We appreciate your consistency. We appreciate your presence this morning on the platform. This is City Stand. I'm Michael Adokunle, the anchor of the program. I need to quickly appreciate my respondents, for staying glued to the channel this morning. You guys have been here despite the heavy downpour in Lagos here, especially urban Houston, and I must really appreciate you for a job well done, for staying glued, for being patient with us. Thank you so much. Good morning to you, Onyeze.
Yes, good morning. Mr. Mike, I was almost gone because Mr. Mike just said you are no longer coming. And that's why we agree. I said, Mike is coming. I said, he said, stay, don't go. Then I stay, I will have gone. So thank God.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes.
Onyeze,
Yes,
you're welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Raining day. Morning.
It started yesterday.
Not even raining day. Yes.
Thank
Thank God.
All right.
Good morning, everyone, and God bless you.
All right, good morning.
Yes, good morning, viewers, and welcome to Sister. Good morning. Those who have been blessed, no one by appreciating us. I see my humble service. Our upper man, it's not as usual to start this time. Just he has told you, rain is coming heavily, and it's back to tell you they have you in mind to give you the latest. You are most welcome. My humble self, you are welcome.
All right, I dropped the comments, the information, the comment section very early this morning about the rain,
Okay.
in Lagos, and some of the viewers responded to it. All right, let me visit the comment section and see what our esteemed viewers are saying concerning the state of the nation. I'm sure they are greeting us right now. President Bola Tinubu will be back today. Today is Tuesday. That's the 16th of September 2025. The president will be back home.
Like he cut the
He cut the vacation.
Please, he's welcome back.
He's welcome back.
Yes,
what was the reason behind that? What prompted it?
No, I think
Is it as a result of the mountain pressure? No, the criticism by Nigerians?
No, I think
should that be the reason?
For me, no, it's not the reason. The pressure you're talking about has always been there, But I think one of the reasons why he came back is that I think he felt he's done with whatever he's doing there, and there's need for him to come and really face governance, and also the pressure from the issue that has to do with this tax. No, you understand? It's too much. Nigerians are complaining. We are overtaxed. We are overburdened with tax. And secondly, you should come back and sit up now that Atiku has returned. I think the game is going to be very hot now.
Very tough.
Yeah,
very tough. Still the build up to 2027 election. The country is tensed up as regards politics in Nigeria. All right, Gladys has sent me a private message. Gladys Oyabo, good morning to you. Welcome to the program. She says, Good morning, Mr. Michael Adekunle. How was the night? No city stand this morning. Gladys, there is city stand this morning.
Yeah.
All right, let me chat her up. There is city stand. There is city stand this morning, Gladys. All right, Gladys, you can just go to your system and switch it on. You see us live. Thank you so much. All right, to the comment section. Let's quickly pay a visit to the comment section. Ebi Mary, good morning, all the way from United Kingdom. Welcome to the program. Thank you so much. You dropped the comment in the comment section. And he's saying that keep the effort strongly going. Very soon it will grow like Arise News, Morning Show, and others that are well known now in the country. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I told you now it will come. You know, the first anniversary of the end of the year advisory, end of the year advisory. Let me say, or end of the year party of this city
You
stand.
wanted to talk about Christmas, Sabi?
No.
Christmas party. He used to enter. Just to remind the viewers about the Christmas party.
Of course.
Let's get to November now.
But first, what am I just saying? I always tell you, this is a global brand. You know, I always tell you. You correct me, say global. I say, I always say global citizen. That's somebody else also corroborating what I'm saying. It's always seeing into the future of what the stand is going to be. A global brand that nobody doing this very soon. Your man will believe you. Your hands will be doing this. You'll be sitting at the high network, of the matter of the brand. So you be the one doing this. I'm telling you, it's a global brand. So somebody viewers are talking along that line.
All right,
so
Mr. Olajide.
Yes,
OJ, the global analyst.
Yes, it's the future.
Thank you so much, Mr. Olajide Tanimola Joseph. Who knows tomorrow is also here this morning. I will say good morning to you. He's greeting us and saying good morning to all the crew. All right, it goes on. The rain is a shower of blessings.
Yes.
That shows Nigeria will rise again.
Amen.
And God Almighty will rescue his people from the hands of the demons in power.
Amen.
So you should stop talking about balkanization of Nigeria. What is it?
No. What he's saying
be optimistic.
What he's saying
Say the dry bones or the dead bones shall rise again.
Yes, but it will not rise in Nigeria. Yes, it will not rise in Nigeria. The dead bones they are talking about will not rise in Nigeria until the Nigeria do the right thing. You know, if they refuse to do right thing, that's what God is very straightforward and optimistic. God is God of justice. You know, he can't play a human factor into what it has to do with divinity. You know, we need to sit down and we're still asking, you know, why haven't Nigerians sat down and said this is what actually we want? You know, so we cannot be running on imposed constitution. Imposed. Our constitution is imposed on us. 21st century, Mike, our constitution is imposed on us, was imposed on us.
All right, let me go on. Let me move on. We need to appreciate them because even before the commencement of the program, they were on ground. They were on ground. David Okafor, also known as Tunde Okafor. David Okafor, aka Tunde Okafor, is here and is saying, Tunde Okafor saying that Tinubu is the best president in the world and he will build Nigeria as he built Lagos State when he was the governor of the state. I think it's an irony of what he has written. I begin to wonder. I know the position of
Bola Tinubu mainland bridge. That's what he's saying.
He built that mainland bridge.
Yes, he built a gold bridge.
But it's not the one that built that
bridge. I'm just hearing it for the first time. It's not the one that
don't mind. You should know the stance of Tudor. All right, Williams Okameme, all the way from United Kingdom, is also here and is greeting all the analysts on the street. Good morning to you, Williams Okameme. Go on, Abdul, watching us from Asokoro, Aso Villa.
Go on, Mr. Man.
Yeah,
go on.
All right, not forgetting Sof Abiodun and saying good morning, Nigeria. Good morning to you, wherever you're watching us from. Sof Abiodun. Benedict Olanya is also here. Gentlemen, reviewers, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, Julius Osunde is saying, Michael, you're doing a great job. are doing a good job. Please tell Oyezi to calm down after 2031. Then his anointed candidate, Peter Obi, can
For national peace and stability, we don't need that for now.
for national peace and stability. We don't need that. That's what Oyezi has said. Yeah, Julius goes on by saying the city boy, the star boy, the Jagaban will be today and fully in charge. Will be today. He's coming in. My president will miss you. Yeah, welcome back. I think you're on your way now down to Nigeria to shame the people that said
Point of correction. It's not he has come to shame whoever is ever. He did the abracadabra. You know the abracadabra. He did the abracadabra in River State, in Port Harcourt, where you see a emergency room during a local government election. Where is he ever done? The man is like this.
He's playing politics.
According to presidency,
you play politics. You play sincere. We are playing politics
in Nigeria.
All right. According to presidency, you resume duty today. That's what we have in the news. All right, Robert Uche, how is your health? Good morning to you. Message me this morning. He's watching us from his sick bed. Oh, so sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry. All right. We wish you speedy recovery. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. That's well soon. Yeah. All right. He's watching us from Germany. That's Robert Uche. Thank you for joining us this morning. David Okafor is here fully. I am Tunde Okafor saying good morning to Mazi Chinedu, Oyezi, and others. All right. Good morning to Mazi Tunde Okafor.
Onyenna. Mazi Tunde Onyenna Okafor.
What's Onyenna?
Onyenna. Like I told you, you're an Igbo man, but you're not to that. Because one day we will treat it. Yes, I know. Yes, I've done my analysis. Mike is an Igbo man. The one that is calling to the cover, he's also an Igbo man.
He was born in
What is your business?
I'm glad to tell you that Gladys Oyaba is fully with us here now. All right. Thank you so much. We are glad to have Gladys Oyaba. Bolanle all the way from the United States of America. Mama, how are you doing? You're welcome to the program. How are your children? All right, and grandchildren. Good morning to you. All right, Anthony Jerichuku is also here. A great man in the comment section. A great man on the platform. Yes, Anthony Enema. Yes, Anthony Enema. It's been a while. All right, Daddy is also here. Good morning to you, Daddy. I want to teach you here. You're welcome to the program. All right, I know you want to clap again.
We are here. The foot soldiers are here, my brothers. The Raso Rock team, we are here on the street likewise. So we can connect together to have a victory.
All right, thank you so much. Patrick Iguano is also here. We welcome you, Patrick. Thank you for joining us. We have Joseph Aino here with us, and he's saying he's watching from Dublin. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. All right, Hazel Water, Liverpool is here. Liverpool. All right, you're welcome, Hazel Water, Liverpool. Not forgetting Ant Nam. Ant Nam is also here. Thank you for joining us. Nnamdi Anusi, all the way from Netherlands, is here. That's another great man. In the comment section, we appreciate Daddy H is here. Good morning, everyone. Watching you from West Ferry Road. That's West Ferry Road, Canary Wharf, London, E14. All right, you're welcome, Daddy H. Thank you for joining us this wet morning. Sylvester is also here. Sylvester, good morning. GOA, you're welcome to the program. The GOA himself, very, very controversial in the comment section.
What is today's Chima?
Today's Chima, the chief, is coming soon. We had a discussion very early this morning. At the palace will be joining. He's been busy for some time. All right, Raffaele is also here. Good morning to you. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Tony is also here. Good morning to you.
Also, not forgetting
Mrs. Tina in California. The queen. This one you just laugh like this.
No, when you heard Mrs.
Tina.
I remember The Amazon, absolutely.
The Amazon.
God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Cole. Mr. Cole. Can I still remember his second name? Mr. Cole. You're welcome to the program. Thank you so much. All right, I'm still going to get his first name. Mr. Cole, I really appreciate your gesture as some days ago. Thank you so much for Cole Olayinka. I remember Mr. Cole Olayinka, all the way from United States of America. How are your children? What about your wife? Please, my regards to them all. Quickly to what Atiku said about the administration of President Bola Tinubu, especially President Bola Tinubu. There is no sign, no signal that Tinubu is addressing poverty, hunger in the country. Is it true about Tinubu's administration?
It is true, Mr. Mike, it is true.
With all the economic policies, reforms?
The economic reform, does it have impact on the life of people? No. Yes, that is the truth. That's the question we must ask ourselves. We can bring up a policy. You can come up with a program. The impact of that program on the life of people, that's what matters. Of course, removal of subsidy is a good development, it's a good policy. The management of the money that you derive from it wasn't better managed. Was it spent on the life of people? It was not. Yes, there are issues that touch the life of people. That money should have been spent on. But I've been saying this, Mr. Mike, let them go back to the archive of this system and see my stand on this. The impact of subsidy is a good policy. More money will be available. Okay, the moment that was not available, on what was it spent on Nigerians? Was it spent on the education of Nigerians? Was it spent on public transportation of Nigerians that people will, having cheaper buses? Was it spent on food production, transportation provision of people? Nothing. Communication, health sector, and was it spent? Those are the things that touch the life of people directly. Was not spent. Only for a person to tell us was give the money to the governors. And the governors were then now spend the money on Nigeria. It is not. So cost of food or cost of living is extremely high. Transportation, communication, everything extremely high. Cost of people living is so high. But that's singular act, because the price of particular product has multiplier effects on other parts of other things. So when you see a government that says they have a policy, a policy, and then the implementation of that policy, part of that policy is not reflecting the life of Nigeria, so it's a failure. So no matter what you talk about it, if you bring up any policy or program, how does it translate into the living standard of Nigeria? Does it reduce cost of living or increases? That's the measurement, that's the mark, that's the measurement. That's the how many hours we use to measure it. Forget by story, don't tell a story. You bring this policy, bring this reform. What is the inflation in the life of living standard of the people? Mr. Mike, if you are buying fuel now, how much does it cost? If you are entering transport, how much does it cost? If you are buying food stuff, articles, everything that touches the life of people, cost of living, does it increase or lower? Are people living, and living standard of people, is it increasing or lowering by your policy, by the impact of your policy? If it is negative, then your policy is a failure. So for us to be saying that living standard of people, poverty and poor has increased is a fact. You made more money from services removal, good policy, more money was available. But how do you spend that money, or what do you spend that money for? Do you spend that on the life of people? No, it was not. You said like give it to the governors. Is that the way government manage that resources, that development? You get my point? So that's the issue. Removal of subsidy, good policy, I'm still saying it tomorrow. Then what about implementation of that policy? The policy you make from that for that money, the money you make, Mr. Mike, what is like they give you an increment in your place of work. Where any 30,000 before, they now increase your salary to 50,000. Extra 20,000 that have been added to you. And what do you spend that extra 20,000 for? You have made extra money now than what they have been making. What did you spend that money on? On the level after if President Tinubu has said, okay, 3 years of government will keep 30% of this money, 70% will be spent earlier on Nigerians. We will have seen the effect of that, the impact of that regime. So because he didn't do that, you will say you are giving money to government. Is that I'm surprised the way Tinubu manage that. I'm surprised the way he manage that. I'm surprised the way he make use of that money he made. implementation of that money, he messed up on that implementation of that money. I'm telling you, he messed up heavily. Policy of removal, good. Money, extra money, how did you spend it? What's the process of spending? What is the criteria for spending? Oh, what does it? At the man does see you spend the money for. Let people come to the body and be telling us this is what this is what I spend. Subsidy, extra money, remaining. This thing, let him come and tell the public what is expenses upon. Is it subsidy? Is it subsidizing transportation cost? Is it providing us food supply for the people? Communication aspect of the cost of living is as it lower the cost. Electricity subsidy, electricity payment for the people. As it subsidizes it, agricultural products, food stuff, as it lower the cost of food stuff in education. Let him list those things expenses on Nigeria's life to now justify whether there's increment in poverty or not.
All right.
You know that he has failed in the implementation.
Thank you so much. All right, let's move down to the papers this morning. Standard Times on the program was Standard Times saying about the state of the nation, hunger, starvation, presidency, Atiku in war of words. Presidency, Atiku in war of words. That is from Standard Times. And we have the Nation newspaper saying presidency, APC slam Atiku over hunger, hardship, alarm. Presidency, APC slam Atiku over hunger, hardship, alarm. All right, let's go down to the report. Let's move down to the report here. The presidency and former vice president and the presidential candidates of the opposition People's Democratic Party in person of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar have been trading words over the claim made by Atiku, and there is widespread hunger and starvation in the country due to the ineptitude of the government in power. However, while dismissing the statement of the former vice president, the presidency, through special advisor of the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, said Atiku's claim that hunger is ravaging the country and is comparison of Nigeria's situation to France before the 1789 revolution of Russia, before revolution of Russia. Your story is not that. But let me just drop this. Let me read. But can we take advice? I mean, economic advice for a politician who has contested multiple times without any success. Is it possible?
My brother, yeah, it is very possible. It's not about multiple times. Atiku might decide not to contest tomorrow.
I think the standard time should improve on their right
no, but Atiku, by his standard, by his personality, is already on that radar of elder statesman. So he has been there. He understands when there is extreme political emperoric leadership in Nigeria. That is true. We must understand that, and even the APC themselves, would they come out boldly? I remember too when Mr. Tinubu was saying that everybody should tighten their belt or whatever. I think he made similar statement in the past. We also recorded that under Buhari. Consistently, this APC government, has become. I keep on saying it has become a burden to Nigeria. That's not how we are going to look at it. Whether Atiku is playing to his own ego or whatever ambition, that is his business. But the reality on ground is that, Mike, in honest truth, by 2030, 35, Nigeria will be talking about 500 million population. Upwards. 400, 500 upwards. And in less than 2 years of this man's administration, he has borrowed 70-something trillion. Then Buhari, 8 years, about 12 trillion. What is the problem? What actually is Bola Tinubu looking for? Because I begin to ask myself, is there anything Nigeria have done this man that he actually want to retaliate? You can see that even his cabinet members, his associates, and those who are playing psychophancy are always praising him. Well, that is government. But unfortunately, Nigeria civil society organization, who are supposed to protect harsh policies of the government, has just disappeared since APC came into power. Atiku is very right. Unless I'm not marketing Atiku because I don't know where he stands. Until it becomes very clear. But on this issue of hunger, bros, there is hunger. The only people that are not feeling hungry in this Nigeria, go and look at the percentage. I'm not talking about Kunde. This guy, go and look at, go and see the kind of investments running into billions. They're not hungry. How can you go and tell Mr. President or his aides that you need 100 naira? Do you know most of them have not touched 100 naira for the past 30, 40 years? They don't know what is called 100 naira. But for ordinary 190 million Nigerians are in poverty. And he said, Mike, you know what I said? I said, you don't, what I mean, Tinubu, if you are getting to a point of confusion, because why not tender a resignation and just excuse us? But for me,
is it as what you just said?
We have seen people do it.
Just resign like that.
Patriotism.
Not in Nigeria.
I've seen people throw in the towel. I've seen when we talk about Nelson Mandela, even when they were saying Nelson Mandela come back for the second time, he said no. Is he not a black man? Is Nelson Mandela not a black man? What is the philosophy and ideology that we can get from these people and transform it into our lives of national leadership? He's back today to impose another tax on us.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why. Okay, he's not coming back to do anything.
That's why he cut.
Yes, because he has seen. He has seen that he's going to make money there now. You understand? So he's running back and he's imposing tax on us because we are paying already. It's not even enough. Then before you go to bank to do any transaction, you must collect your tax identification card. No, Nigeria has not gotten to that level of mass tax like this. What I think Bola Tinubu would have done, for me, Mike, they say it's not possible. And if you look at it, look at the critical. It's very easy to tackle the issue of hunger and poverty. We know what agriculture is all about. Give us electricity, give us agriculture.
Now, before you move further, let us look at the nation newspaper. I think this write-up is okay. Yeah, a former Vice President Atiku Abubakar yesterday came under fire over his warning that revolution is imminent due to hunger and hardship in the country. Let us look at that word.
I agree with
revolution.
I agree with him.
Is he suggesting that we are at the risk of violence?
It's not suggesting
violent revolution.
It's only trying to intimidate us what is likely to happen. It's the reality that we say in our face that whether we like it or not, it will happen. Like NSAS happened. When people are put to a point, people got up, we don't want SARS again. It happened. Spontaneous reaction. Also, they said people will be first, the bottled up anger in them will be just explode, boom. And that's it. So Atiku is right in that sense. See, Mr. Mike, this time is not for the TBC. We are not sank over here.
So hunger can trigger.
Mike, we are everywhere appreciating. We are just appreciating what we are doing. That's just the appreciation of. We are not. I'm not a psychopath. Nobody is paying me. I'm saying my objective mind, my heart, my conscience. What I is saying is that we are seeing the reality of what is likely to happen. Because you can continue to 13 people, greet people, squeezing people continuously. People will burst out one day. They will dare your military government, your military, your army, whatever you think you have. Then you know also see whether your army can match the mass revolution of people. When they rise up against you, the food crisis, the food level of food shortages is so high. Cost of feeding now is extremely very high. Transportation is so high. Bill is so high. And the government is not. And the government is not taking up. Getting more problems. Squeeze people, getting from them, squeeze them, and nothing. They are not doing anything to give to back to them. I think people just fold up their money. They will be full to like goats. You know, goats do fight. Goats, they are not from people. If you push a goat to a point, it will turn back as you and fight you. So I think it's right to tell us that if revolution is imminent, it's starting. And when it will happen, they will not be able to escape. These people who think they have escaped, they will not think they are safe. Because the military will not be able to contain the exodus of people. Millions of people that will march out, not as the military mind, the thing they have.
Away from that, why did he cut his journey? Why did he cut his vacation? He was supposed to spend 2 weeks in France. They have not spent up to that. Is it that his ministers and aides are not functioning well, or what?
No. As far as his personal vacation is concerned, he has the right to spend it or not to go for it. If he decides to spend maybe half of it, that's the personal. I think that means what his personal rights, what's personally entirely empowered to do. If he decides not to spend the whole week completely again, that's his choice. But we are just telling him that the condition of living of Nigeria is becoming too unbearable. And what Atiku is telling is likely what will certainly happen. Yes, people can be squeezing people continuously. Yeah, yes. The revolution Atiku is referring to, people are pushed to the wall and they reacted. And I just give an example of SARS. What happened with SARS? You know many expenses. The one will become greater than that. Yes.
All right, because of the people we have on ground.
Yes.
Allow them
to
speak. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome. You get one mic.
Good morning.
Thank you so much.
Good morning. And I say good morning to our viewers across the globe. We say thank you for always being there for us and stand with us at City Stands. Thank you very much.
All right, the former Vice President has spoken, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. We are facing hunger, poverty in the country. That's hardship altogether. But it seems the present administration is not proactive in tackling these issues. What do you have to say, gentlemen? GMN.
Yeah, thank you. What Alhaji Atiku Abubakar said, I think it's only saying the obvious, whether is politically motivated to say so or not. I think the issue is clear. Atiku is simply stating what the generality of Nigerians are experiencing at this point in time as a result of some of the policies of this current administration. It has brought untold hardship. As it were now, the middle class has collapsed. It's either you are up there or you are down there. We used to have we used to have middle class, and all of that has collapsed over time. Even before this current administration came on board, we must put it very clearly. So these policies, my worry is that the administration keep marking its own exam. Rather than getting feedbacks from the people, and I think that's one of the mistakes this administration is making. You must get feedback from the people and not from your direct officials, because those ones know exactly what you want to hear, and they will simply push whatever you want to hear to your desk. So you must get feedback from the people. These policies has not trickled down in terms of dividends as we were promised. That okay, as soon as these policies came on board, for instance, the subsidy when it was removed, this was the promise. CNG, we have seen CNG buses. Even if you look very closely as vehicles, you see both trucks and normal cars have been having CNG buses. But has it translated into reduction in transportation fare? The answer is still no. I know when I hear this Ogba, from Ogba here to Bega used to be 15 naira. At the point it became 100 naira. When this admission came on board, it was still 100 naira. When that policy came, it's now 200 naira as we speak. Maybe because of the rain. Maybe because of the rain, 300. So what I'm trying to say is that with the rollout of the CNG buses and all of that we were promised. That should have put less pressure on fuel, on petroleum products and all generally. And by now, the cost of transportation should have begin to come down, but it's still up there. So you begin to wonder. These are the things that Nigerians can relate to on a daily basis. So you begin to wonder, where is this? When is this respite going to come? And so the issue of them marking their script themselves, like saying that, okay, we have done this, we have done that, we have met the threshold of our income, the expectation of our income and all of that. Those are just information to Nigerians. When it comes to what they are experiencing, they have not seen a respite, and we must be able to say it as it is. So Atiku Abubakar, for whatever reason best known to him, is simply saying what is presently on ground, Michael.
All right, Femi, welcome to the program. Thank you. Truly, Tinubu has failed, to tackle hunger, to tackle poverty in the country. What is he still doing there? Now, apart from that, and on the side of Atiku, that is criticizing the administration of President Bola Tinubu, what can Nigerians point to today Atiku achieved during his own time when he ruled as the Vice President of the nation?
Thank you, Mr. Michael. Let me tell you one thing. Irrespective of how bad somebody is, you just have to describe him. Tell him if he's bad, if he's good. If there is a little part of him that is good, you tell him. Atiku, in all the things that Obasanjo said about Atiku, he didn't mention that he did not perform. You call him a betrayer, call him a thief. But the answer is that Atiku really performed. I listened to an interview of one man, one Igbo man, the current chairman of MTN Nigeria Limited. He was once chairman of NCC. When he was talking, he talked about Obasanjo, then he talked about Atiku. That time everybody know the role. Thank you. God bless you, Ernest. Thank you for reminding me his name. He said a lot of things. And when you listen to that man, you will know that when a particular government want to make, a change, they know what to do. When you listen to that man, you will know that Obasanjo really want to do a very good transformation in telecommunication at that time. He went to bring a technocrat. And Nigeria telecommunication that was having about less than 500,000 active subscribers at that time, within a space of a decade, translate to more than 10 million subscribers. That is how to do work. That is when Atiku also involved in that administration, and we know the role Atiku play. So I will not want to join people to stand that Atiku, when he was vice president, he has his own role. Of course, he betrayed his boss, yes, but to some extent he brought something to the table. And if you say he's a thief, well, that's one you can prove it in the court of law. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that you see, it's a very, very unfortunate that we have President Bola Tinubu at this situation, at this current situation we find ourselves. It's like a frying pan to fire. All these things that that Tinubu is doing, if not for politics, we should have done it for a very long time ago. If not for docility, all those people living around the world, let them come and tell us that the government of the place where they are living, they don't know how much they are hiding, or they don't have tax, whatever, tax clarification. Yes, of course, we have it. You will collect your tax pin. They will know. They will know who is earning who what. What are you earning? How much is here? Who own it? All these things, they are the things that's supposed to be done very long time ago. Somebody was arguing the other time that when the letter removed subsidy, the whole Yoruba went to Odota. Then I asking this one question: that was it only Yoruba that against subsidy removal? Oh, if Igbo people, if they were supporting subsidy removal in 2012, why are they now against it now when Tinubu remove it? The simple question they should be asking themselves: the whole Nigeria opposed removal of subsidy in 2012. The only thing is just that some people look at it as an opportunity for themselves, and they hijack the protest and they use it as a political tool. And that is what is running in Nigeria. And any protest you do, it is only in Lagos that are behind that protest. It was this man that is in presidency now, Tinubu. And since then, everything called opposition, Labour Union, and all of them,
Civil society,
nothing civil about them again. All of them are doing Tinubu have brought them over. So it is unfortunate that we have run into the hand of Tinubu at this moment, and is holding the whole Nigeria at the jugular. Let me tell you, that revolution Atiku is talking about, you know, semantically, revolution means a lot of things. We have had green revolution, economical revolution. So whenever people listen to revolution, the thought is it's all about bloody revolution. That people with revolution may mean a lot of things. But I think the one Atiku is talking about is bloody one.
It's a warning, right?
Yes.
You say so?
No, I'm just saying, if everybody wants to take it, if everybody wants to take it from the angle he's talking about, if it is economic revolution, when that one is belong to presidency. If it is green revolution, well, that means addressing the whole Nigeria. So if it stand at the position of opposition and is telling the government that beware of revolution, of course, economic revolution is a good revolution. Green revolution is a good revolution. So if it's sounding warning, that means it's going to be the bloody one. That is how I understand it. That's how I understand it. But that thing is calling for, it may not be a dream. It may not come to pass in Nigeria. One, because of multidimensional ethnicity. Okay, if you want to start any nonsense protest in Lagos now, they will ask Atiku to start that revolution in Adamawa. In Adamawa, ask your governor, start the revolution, burn the secretariat of your state and local government. Then we will know that you are talking. Charity begin at home. You cannot be championing the revolution and we say that revolution starts in Lagos. Oga start revolution in Abuja. So that is how it will be very difficult. When we are protesting against us, do they protest in the north? They say they don't have, of course, they don't have problem about SARS. It doesn't concern them. They burn any SARS that well, they burn mess up in the north. Go and mess up now. They will cut off your neck.
All right, according to Atiku, revolution is imminent, due to hunger and hardship in the land. But with the situation on ground, with the look of things now, are we heading towards revolution? Gentle. Is it true we are heading towards revolution?
I'm not seeing, if I may borrow the word of FM, the kind of revolution that maybe Atiku is talking about. I'm not seeing a larger percentage of those who are struggling to even make ends meet in the country today, moving in the same direction. The people have been properly divided over the years by these politicians that has made it very impossible to speak with one voice, irrespective of the ethnic coloration, and the politicians knows this. You can hear the first statement even from the government quarters especially when the Nepal incident happened. That anybody that is dreaming of this kind of revolution should go and start from their various local governments. You should know that shows that you can't do that around here. That is the signal. Don't begin to even think along that line. Okay, you are from the southeast, go and start yours in the southeast. You are from the north, go and start from the north. That is the pattern that politicians have used to divide the people. I have always said, up there, Michael, these guys are together. When it comes to cutting this national cake, these guys are together. It is down there that people are polarized to keep thinking that you are from there, you are from that side, I am from this side. They understand the game properly. Go and start from your local government. Whereas the day the people understand that they have a common enemy, which is the political class, the day the people come together to understand that hunger has no ethnic coloration, starvation, deprivation, injustice has no ethnic coloration. That is the beginning of the true revolution that we are dreaming of. But until that happens, it may just be a daydream.
All right, revolution must happen in Nigeria. It's long overdue. This is coming from JJ, and we have Big T Prince of the Ladita was saying, anyone who do anyhow, we see anyhow in Nigeria. I know you support that. I know.
You can't just set the country on fire with your propaganda that you are hungry. And I can say heartedly, at this age of ours now, we have to have been in farm. And what is delaying that? Actually, likewise, the insecurity, likewise, and about the set the pace for all of us now that we have to embark on farming. We are talking of the not every time. Those guys are more productive than us for now. Average youth will say a bit pammy, a bit pie.
I'm still coming back to you. I have a lot to say.
Are you a
Femi, you are just shouting. You are just shouting.
I come from shout. That's why I'm shouting.
It's just like
all right, this is from Nnamdi Anusi. Femi, you are just shouting. Lagos is part of Nigeria. Revolution can start from anywhere.
Start from Anambra. Mr. Michael, this thing I will burst the bubble today. Hate me or you like me, it doesn't connect. You know how old I am?
you're a Tata.
I'm not a Tata. I know where I'm coming from and I know where I stand. This is when an average Yoruba will not dare anybody to come and set his own father's house ablaze. I remember the first coup, 1966. Some young Nigerians, this Nigeria is supposed not to be going like this. Let us look for something to do about it. Go and check. You may want to distort history. What happened? Who killed me? Who among the people that were killed? Who are the people that were spared? Some mother. Do we know that execution does not even mean that they want to turn Nigeria over? What kind of Nigeria you want to turn over that to kill somebody? You kill his pregnant wife. You shot his pregnant wife. You cannot overpower her, a pregnant woman. And what power does she have that you cannot overpower and put her somewhere before you take her husband? You kill the husband, kill the pregnant woman, and you don't even carry the dead body of that woman to hospital. That is how to show that we just want to take Nigeria. We are not after anybody. What does it take to take over? You kill a Sadana, kill his wife, kill almost everybody, set the house ablaze. And you think tomorrow you will now invite me because of you carry some Mumu Yoruba officer to join you. I will not join you tomorrow to go and say, let's go and set my father's house ablaze again. It will never happen again. If you want to do your revolution, maybe they are doing the revolution in that place. Maybe they are doing a sit at home. You can do it in Anambra, do it in Imo State, do it wherever you are. Okay, don't come and do nonsense in Lagos State. I beg you.
All right, VP President Atiku will help bring their children to lead the evil revolution. That is what Ordinary Taiwo is saying here. Atiku should bring their children to lead the revolution. All right, we move down to Zobiwa Femi. Did Atiku say it will start from Lagos? See the bigotry.
Tell me where, as revolution ever started in Adamawa, tell me one protest that's a successful protest. When we want to protest against subsidy, where did this start from? When we want to do answers, which one is loudest? These people, they don't know what they are talking about. Okay? You think say I be Tata or I don't know what they are talking. If anybody want to protest, now if you are protesting in Anambra, nobody will refer to you. It is only a Lagos protest that speak. If you go to Abuja, they will go to catch you 3 hours. Okay? They will finish you. It is only in Lagos.
Femi, are you from Lagos? You have no rights. You have no moral right to tell us where to start.
I have moral rights. I'm a Yoruba man.
This is an upcoming revolution. You have no right
they are coming to Lagos is no man's land. Now come and do your non-man's land here now. Let me see you. Maybe your husband is in Kude prison now. Your Obi of Lagos. Come and do it yourself. Come and do Obi of Lagos. And you say Lagos is no man's land. Come and tell us now. Now your papa get Lagos.
All right, if you come out for what, we are here in Lagos, not Anambra. If them
you cannot receive that call again. How many police stations do you listen to that call? How many police stations have you burn? Burn it down. If anybody make that kind of mess up now, okay?
Femi, what is wrong with you this morning? I don't understand you. This is Emmanuel saying this.
Okay? I don't know what is wrong with you. I mean, nothing is wrong with me, but me, that I stand by my word. And
National Mood says Femi revolution doesn't mean killing and destroying property.
That is what is made
the revolution.
That's what I
never
say.
Starts anytime.
That's what I said, that I don't know the semantic of aspect of revolution. And I said we have a lot of revolution. But the revolution Atiku is talking about from that angle, and all of you embrace it. You see now here yesterday that somebody is calling for Nepal revolution in this place. And I said no to destruction, and he insists that I don't know what I'm saying, that we must destroy. And I want to say this morning, if you want to destroy, go and destroy. Start the destruction from
All right, for what you have said this morning, for your analysis, Victor Prince is saying, Femi, I have 20K for you. We have 20K for you this morning.
Thank you, Victor Prince.
All right, so we'll move on. What Victor Prince saying, millions destroyed in Nepal, but only few on the streets cleaning. That is what Victor Prince has written here. Thank you so much, Femi, because of the weather condition. To allow others come on board. All right. Can you conclude something? You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You are reacting behind there.
Yeah. Because
revolution is imminent, says Atiku. If care is not taken, what advice would you give President Bola Tinubu on hunger, poverty, and hardship that has ravaged the land? Let us use that word.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm good to be here again. And I will say, when Nigerians are saying they're hungry, I can understand them from one point. Likewise, I can disagree them from other points. You cannot see an elderly person in his 30s, in his 40s, that he cannot think outside the box and create. You see, out of a hardship, you create a way out. And I can say the lacuna that has been created right from the successive governments, right from the successive administrator that put us to this level. And you could see the insecurity that was even dwelling in the country. Who wanted to go to, who is even ready to go to farm? As of that time, those charlatans were disturbing all our farms. And I can tell people that there's some guys from diaspora, and that is even a wake-up call to some diaspora. What happened was a single man, in which that man ought to have been honored today. He left jam of impact my citizen. That's I'm talking the Ibarapa side of Ibadan. What happened to the guy? The guy set up a world-class a world-class farming. And what happened? The Boko Harams, the bandits, they went there to encroach that farm, and they ended up killing him. And what happened to the governor we have there? Could not even say anything, could not even stand up for our rights. And you are not saying a big power. How will it be not paying? You have, and we can do some even farming in our closets that will grow up, that we can start harvesting on. And an idle man is a devil workshop. And I can say wholeheartedly, I'm hungry too, but I won't let that hungry at this my age. I should be ashamed of myself that what I'm even putting on the table. And the governor, the president, has been backing of youth agricultural program, and none of us have never made any inquiry on how to get that. We just want something that will just come from the sky and say, okay, these are what maybe you want somebody that will be tablespooning you every day you wake up. Nigerians, our youth, how old were these guys when they acquire powers then? How old were they? How old was former President Obasanjo? How old was Gowon? How old was all these guys? And at this our age, you are still not too ashamed to build a nation together and to make sure that we stabilize ourselves. That's why when Buhari say youth are well, don't let me say it right out. Buhari say youth are lazy. I can concur part of it. What he said, I can concur part of it. Why you see all the street boys now? They are coding. They are taking all along, and this one will come and say a big power. You are taking coding of 1,000, 2,000, and that can even give you you see the propaganda country I've ever seen. I've never seen a propaganda country like Nigeria before. You see, and we have to change our narrative. We have to change. All this lie. You can't take us anywhere. You can lie for years, but you can't lie forever, right? As it's even a sinful thing. The president that came in now, I can tell you, take it anywhere. It's a God can use a bad guy that you are calling the president to rescue the nation. You cannot use Saul that was persecuting the children of God. So what are we now saying? So let the guy breathe. Let the president Bola Tinubu breathe. Is his turn on now? Nobody asks you to lose election. So let him breathe and take us to the destination he's going to. Because he himself know there's a burden on his head. So he dare not fail you guys. So
Don't you think Atiku is saying the reality on ground? Or he's just talking because he's an opposition?
He's just talking, you know, he likes all those propaganda talks, right? I can tell you at Atiku, you know, they say charity begins at home, right? Tell me, is charity from home? Tinubu builds a lot of food soldiers. I'm talking of the successive governors that came. He built them. Who has Atiku? Who tell Atiku should come and tell us who he built? Likewise, Obitu, they should come and tell us who is built who they build as successor. And for someone that built successor all around, give it to him, because it's not even easy. As you are here now, you know it's not easy to control the majority of us. You know, not to now talk of a whole state, right? That the president built. But what I just say, people have to jealous.
He's just talking from the opposition camp.
He's talking
about the economic situation.
He's talking from the opposition camp, because former president, Vice President Atiku, I think when you're talking of the people that enjoy Nigeria most, they should take him out as Nigerian citizen. Nigerian, I think he's the first citizen of Nigeria, I can say, because when he was in custom, he entered custom at tender age, and the rank he started growing up by ranking, you know, all the sort of thing. He get to that level, and same Atiku, that he was a government official. He went on establishing separate business on his own, in which he bought some Pedro. How much was this salary of what's it called? This guy is there, where he belongs. How much was their salary? It was a token. I'm talking of the immigration that he joined. Then was it immigration, custom that he joined? How much was their salary? Where did he see money to acquire Ojo, like 5-10 pages that was trading axis, that was routing down Benin axis for? He said it himself. Then on the port, how did on the port get into Alhaji Abubakar Atiku hands that he was able to buy? How much was the salary? My brother, where did they make all this money from?
All right, I'm coming back to you, Mr. Vincent. You're welcome to the program once again. All right, we all know that hunger, poverty, hardship have ravaged the land. Nigerians are not smiling as we speak. And according to Atiku, revolution is imminent if care is not taken. But we all know currently that Atiku is part of the coalition. What do you say? No, don't worry. You can get umbrella, don't worry. We all know Atiku is part of the coalition, but we don't know whether he will be the flag bearer of that party. But what concrete alternative economic plan do you think Atiku has for Nigeria?
Mike, before I make my submission, let me first of all greet our global audience. Good morning. Our global audience, people in the diaspora and Nigeria. I say good morning to you all, because before I make my submission, I want to take you down memory lane. And you know, the position of vice president, in most cases, if you check about 3 administration back, you will see that a vice president always being ceded the aspect of economy to run. And if Atiku has now come out to say that there's hunger in the land, and the indices that we are being given, as already the statistics that we are being given as to inflationary trend having went down a bit, I want to believe, because the statistics by this government on that is not really, does not really tally with the reality on ground. Because as of yesterday, I know how much I bought a paint of beans, and it has not really gone down. And I wonder all these statistics that is being bandied around, what it has translated to be. So one thing is that whenever we are here, I'm not on anybody pay book, because I'm saying it the way it is. I am the one that bought a thing, and I still lay claim to it. nobody can wish whatever I say here away as not being reality. And realistically, I'm not making case for Atiku. Atiku too has always been, he was once in government in the side of Abia. He was the number 2 person to Obasanjo. And actually now, even most of the things that we had that was in the public domain about him as being corrupt has not been proven in any competent court of law. And I cannot. So there is no proven allegation that has been brought against him in any court of law. I stand to be corrected if it were not so. But at times when people come here to say some things that are not realistic, only because you want to demonize somebody, it does not show a realistic way of measuring somebody's capability. And for crying out loud, in 2023, among all the people that made submission as to what they have for this country, I think Atiku was very extant in his submission to the country. But it's a sad commentary that he has not been given the chance to be number 1 at the side. I'm not saying that he's going to come Nigeria, but he would have made an impact according to what he said he was going to do there. Even though time has moved, we are now in the evolution of time now. You understand? But at times when people come here to say something, I'm not ready on anybody's emotion. I'm not a psychopath, and I will continue to say it the way it is. That is why I say that hunger and starvation is really in the land. Let me tell you, I know how much I took to market yesterday to buy some food items in my household, and I know that it wasn't like that before. But when we compare prices, must we continue to play to play politics with our life? Because this is a market everybody goes to. We are on the streets. This is not a other conventional TV station. This is a social media platform. Because in other conventional TV station, you have some of the reality being doctored. But now we are giving it straight to the entire world for them to really know where the true beat is. I want to make an allusion to that fact that hunger, starvation is a reality.
Do you think he has economic plan that can take us out of these current challenges?
As long as
if eventually we become the presidential flag bearer of the new coalition,
you see, successive governments, they have said they will do this, they will do that. The long run, what we always have is that not being able to do what they say. Because I want to believe that any man that is what is short, when you have to walk your talk, that is what makes, and leadership is about service. There's no other way. And for him to have said that if Nigeria is gradually gravitating towards revolution, I think he's stating the obvious. Because there's a way you drive the citizen to the war, then there's no place to go. They have to come back and confront the situation long. And I've always maintained it on this platform that a change can only come in 2 forms. It's either force or planned. And there's no 2 way about it. It's either force or planned. If what I would have expected the government of the day to have listened to the voice of reason, the law of reason, is that Atiku, even being an opposition, is also a stakeholder. He'll be saying that this thing, what I will expect the government of the day to do is that the remaining time left for them in this diverse time, they can change the narrative and do the needful. And I believe that whatever needed to be done in terms of service is anchored on delivery. And that is how government is being run all over the world. And a situation whereby you are not doing the needful, then it calls to question, why are you there? And that is my take for the now.
All right, Kule, does he have better economic plans for the nation?
Yes, he has better.
He has been criticizing the administration.
Yes. He has a better, movement. Atiku.
Yes.
Okay, I said he has better. Atiku has nothing to offer us. I thought you were talking of Mr. President.
Oh, okay.
So pardon me for that.
Right.
I think Atiku, as of now, he has nothing to offer us any longer. When he's supposed to offer us the best of the governance in Nigeria here, he goofed with his master then, and for Obasanjo to start calling themselves chiefs, Obasanjo, single-handedly, he called Atiku out as a thief. So he's still in the archive. If I'm lying, the archive is there. So for them to abstain, Atiku to abstain himself under President Obasanjo,
that what are you doing with the ecological the funds that was set up for the people? Why are you people encroaching in that and you know, prior to election there was a case in which one of the lawyer brought against Atiku, which has to do with the dealing of some secret business that they do. What are we going to talk about the Manuba project? Was it Mambila project? What are we going to talk about the Jefferson issues? What are we going to talk about power plant? People that have been feeding under Atiku, and I can fear I can see, I can I can just pardon them for because the feeding is not about there from Alhaji Atiku, and they have turned to orphan now, political orphan. So they have right to be criticizing anyhow, because I can tell you utterly, the food, I got bearing witness, the food, prices of food is reducing drastically. I'm telling you, I bought a paint of beans. I bought it for 5,000 naira. I can take it to where I bought it. I can take you to where I bought it. So when you come here and you are dishing out propaganda,
he said I can take you to where he bought it.
Yes, I can take it. I'm ready to follow you. We go there. I bought it 5,000. And what happened? These people will come and tell you, yeah, go to farm. If you know you want to eat good food.
Like Jack said, it's
not on that side. It's not on that side. Compared, it's not on eyesight. Prior to the time the crisis started, that's the removal of subsidy. So the government, they're catching up with the economy.
All right,
the stability.
All right, Adnan says go to my 12, Mr. Vincent. It's cheaper there.
Don't mind
to get food.
Don't mind there.
At cheaper rate, go to my 12.
Can I reply, Adnan? Adnan, I don't think that I will fly there, because with the introduction of the CNG gas to today, the transport fare still remain the same. It has not gone down. I think Adnan, you should be able to, avail yourself of the happenings in the transport sector. And those are the indices that are added to the cost, the overall cost of any product. I think I must have made you to understand how cost is being bared or borne on any product.
And part of the propaganda, likewise, that is coming out of our opposition here now is somebody has appraised the governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, for using CNG, and that CNG is even working. If you want to go from anywhere in that houses down to Lagos now, you can enter CNG bus at cheaper rates. So when you don't move, you stay in Lagos here, you don't even know what is going on. You use Lagos to just quantify the other states. Go to your state and see what is going on. Let us see. And the president has said that he has dished out money to your governors. Go to your governors and ask, why are you still hungry? When the allocation, federal allocation, as they've never had this so good, like under this president, Bola Tinubu. When I'm supporting people, I have my two eyes, I leave my two eyes on, and I lose my brain on. Not that follow people they will hire to come to anywhere here and start talking.
All right, thank you. One says words from the streets of Benue on the dropping prices of food items. Onions,
yes,
from 200,000 naira to 35,000 naira. Palm oil from 77,000 naira to 66,000 naira. Sweet potatoes from 50,000 naira now to 30,000 naira. The bag of beans from 230,000 naira to 105,000. The worst days are over in Nigeria.
They are not mobile. They are not mobile.
Mike,
take it easy.
Michael, let us not go too far. We have some stores here. We can do a kind of a sampling of prices along where we are currently standing here to be able to support or farm my position here. I'm not here to I'm not being interrogated here. This is supposed to be a conversation where a very verifiable inference can be drawn. It's not something that you just come here and start shouting or making an allusion to something that is not realistic. I will not make myself available for falsehood because we are all market is so close by here. If you want to affirm what I have said so far,
a loser will always be bitter. A loser will always be bitter.
Unless I'm making my point, I didn't interject you. You see, whenever I'm saying something, I say it realistically. I'm not here to, this is not an interrogation, it's a conversation. And I said that for us to get the true grasp of the happenings where we are staying here, they are market very close by here. We can take a sampling of all the places here to affirm my position of what I have said so far.
Mr. Vincent, 20K for you this morning. Follow Kunle to that shop and buy paints of things.
Thank you.
20K for you from Robert Uche.
Okay, Robert Uche, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, you are from Benue State, and you said what Adnan is saying here is not true.
It cannot be verified.
To
me, the height of speculation.
All right, I'm still coming back to you. All right, Anthony Kunle, you people were the ones who started shouting they are hungry.
Power. Where did I start? No, tell them the location I started from. You see part of the that's why at times the block of these people that are coming to criticize president, you have to be very careful of them because they are selling rotten markets. The propaganda market that is not selling.
Patrick Egwano says, Mr. Mike, please tell Kunle to help those that are hungry since he is financially okay.
Mr. Kunle.
Can you Barbarian? I'm not Barbarian. I'm telling you the support that statement. So this is but you should listen to me very well. I don't think that guy is just quick to interject me as it is. What I said, Patrick, maybe you can hear me very well and clearer. I say I'm hungry too, but that does not mean that I will not provide solutions to my way. This thing is for a while. The suffering is for a while. You should be patient in which they are telling you overnight, because you see some of them, they will not tell them don't marry more than 2 wives. They will go on having 10 children, 5 children. Now how will they be what you are earning is just a stipend? I'm telling you, that's the truth. The truth has to be told. The average citizen now, when they tell them population control, manage your this thing, population control, they will go under don't give out to many. That is what is going now in the advanced world. We have even copied. They don't born more than 2 children, 3 children. But Nigerians, Baba Lagbaja go born 20 children. Iya Lagbaja born 4 children, and you don't have the capacity to train them. And
is that the reason for the hardship?
That's the part of the hardship. This is because when you can cut your coat according to your size, average Nigerians they generally. We were so spoiled to the extent some even relied on political space to get their goodies, and PDP spoiled them likewise. And I can feel for my ex-PDP people or for the city member that are now feeling the brunt now, because instead of PDP creating job for them, PDP was dashing their money. PDP, the slogan was share the money, and they share the money now finished, that they hike plan now, and they are now saying this is expensive. This one is expensive.
All right, overpopulation is what is causing the hunger, says Antnam. I think he's supporting what you're
definitely
saying.
A blind man can see.
All right, worry begged for patience for 8 years and nothing happened. All right, this is from who? This is from Samuel Udo. All right, let's move down to another one before I allow others to come on board. Why did the president cut his journey?
You see, I think it's just deeming fit that it is time to come home and to engage my people as well, because he has a lot of job to do. He has a lot of propagandas. He has a lot of job to do to them, to enlighten them, because majority of them don't even know the level the president is having, and that is why he has to come on with themselves and if possible address them address them. Maybe they will hear, they will listen to you. I think the propaganda the instrument that we are having now is not welcoming as it is, because they are going too far. They are going too far, and I can't blame them, because somebody once said that even Jesus Christ come to this world, the propaganda they will tackle him.
Is responsible and has been listening to the yearnings of Nigerians.
I would say maybe Mr. President must have been briefed by his security personnel that all is not well unless he come to the saddle and take charge.
But he has ministers
and he has ministers
not functioning.
Okay, if they have been functioning, why is it that he has to be the one getting out all the time, all in the name of cutting investors to the country? If you have Minister of Trade, you have other ministers that are also superintending over many ministries. Why must he always be the one, the number one man that will get out without, because of what essence? All those the portfolios were created. They were created to make governance a little bit stressful, so that everything can sync, can work in sync, that can be strategy. You understand? There's a situation whereby you see the president being the person doing everything. He is the chief executive, he is the accountant, he is the chief accountant officer, he is everything. Does not make good of governmental operations and administration. Because I want to believe that that his word is short, that want to be in the side here. Even before even trying to say you want to venture into governance, you must know why you are going there and what you are going there to do. There's no whereby you get there, you allow the complexity of the task overwhelm you. Then it shows that you don't have the technical know-how as to what the core areas that needed to be attended to and the critical areas that needed to be touched, so that our lives can be better off. Now, for him to have come back, it cannot be unconnected with already tense situation in the country. Thank you very much.
My take on, Mr. Mike, you say I don't need to be engaging people that grooved when they're talking, and I want to say wholeheartedly, the former president Tinubu, what's it called, President Obasanjo, went on investment program abroad, and he took Okonjo-Iweala along. You know, when the government, when they came into government, then snowball, and I want to snowball it back to Jonathan. Jonathan too did the same thing. So you cannot sit down in your country and not make friends across the globe. And I'm talking of the constructive and the productive friends. And where he didn't meet fit to engage people that are like mine, that can bring success to this country, I don't see anything wrong in doing that. And he's back. He's coming back today. He will tell you a lot of gain he has made, a lot of productivity he has made from his traveling. So you can't just be high-do and be local president. You have to move. That was why when the BRICS meeting was happening, the president engaged in the BRICS meeting, and he has to move. You don't need to be a docile president. I don't know whether the former president Atiku was a docile president when he was in the throne. He was busy selling Nigerian property that they said they should sell out as of that time. So to me, I can say the president is on point. And good to have me. I'm happy to have me. God bless you.
As much as a challenge is already being noticed, I think commonsensically, any solution that is going to be given to the challenge must be proportionate. That's my last one.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vincent. People are asking why the early return. He was supposed to spend it in France, but the president will be back today. Could this suggest cracks in his administration that needed immediate attention? I mean, his own immediate attention.
Well, first and foremost, when he was leaving for vacation, he did not hand over power to the person he's supposed to hand power to. Constitutionally, it was wrong. When the president is traveling out of the country, constitutionally, if you want to hand over power, you hand over to your vice president. You see a lot of lacuna going on. He handed over power to the chief of staff, an appointee of the president. And you can see that with what is tensed in the country, the chief of staff cannot be able to handle it. You know, there are already cracks around the country. And the president already got done. That's why he had to come back today. He said he was going for 2 weeks vacation. He did not. He has not even spent up 6 days. He's coming back. That's my own humble take, sir.
All right, sir. What do you have to say? Your reaction?
Yeah, I want to say that whether he comes back or he stays for 2 weeks, has not really, his presence has not actually saved the situation in the country. You understand? I can tell you, Nigerians are not missing the president, whether it's in the country or it's out of the country. The only area Nigerians are, complaining is the taxpayers' money that has been used for more than 2 years, going around the world without economic benefits. He has deceived Nigerians for more than 2 years that, is on who investors. I'm not seeing is even the ones that are here are, thinking of folding up to leave the country as a result of economic policies that are harsh. You understand? The cost of running businesses in Nigeria today is so expensive. You run a diesel, you run a whole lot of things. You see that this place is not a place where to run business anymore. The president, in all, can the president really come out to tell Nigerians one sector that has worked? There is no single sector that we will say is better than the previous government. There is no single one that is being realistic. When the Nigerian has never been plunged into this level of poverty that we found ourselves. You understand? That is the reality. And then where is this coming from? The policies of the government. We have a government that ordinarily is supposed to be the government of the people. But you can see it's government of the elites, the ruling class. The president came and doubled the budget of the National Assembly from 150 billion to 350 billion. You understand? What has Nigerians benefiting from all of this? Very few people are enjoying the entire thing. You understand? They are using the resources for themselves, less than 500,000 people. And it's unfortunate that we have, sort of, for Atiku to really mention hunger and hardship, and even saying that he does not see the president having what it takes to manage this. And that's the reality. Democracy is a government with a very short lifespan, 4 years. You understand? Any government who cannot do, we've not seen anything for 2.5 years. So now what can he do? For us to bring us out of hunger in the next 1 year, we are daydreaming. He has the opportunity to have done it, and of course, the only thing we can say is we are placed in a place where we have never seen the level of hardship. Look at the level of poverty in Nigeria. There are states today, most of these things are no longer captured. You understand? In 6 months, within the space of 6 months, over 600 and how many people died in Katsina of hunger. Starvation is a reality. These things are there.
That's true.
What about the level of insecurity? What has the president done with the subsidy removal? You ended the subsidy regime. We saw what before Jonathan removed subsidy, there were plans. We saw the Shopee, you understand, is to cushion the effect on the masses. This president came, removed subsidy. There is no plan to cushion the effect. Look at the cost of transportation now. Look at the cost of transportation now. It's unfortunate, and I don't know why the president. It's funny, it's difficult to get in touch with the reality in Nigeria. You understand? What they are playing is purely politics, and I think the psychopaths are not helping. He need to get some advisors away from those people that he has around him. They are just psychopaths whose business is they tell you what is not there so that they can benefit from the system.
Even some of the viewers in the comment section, some of the viewers on our platform,
yes,
believe Bola Tinubu is performing.
Yes. Okay, now funny enough.
Doing well.
No.
Rise of anthems of Abiodun.
No, let me tell you something.
The president is doing well.
The president is not doing anything
Anything at all.
Yes, because one, what is affecting the president, it is what he condemned when Jonathan was in power. That is all was him implementing, and he never knew the plan and the business orientation.
But is Atiku speaking the reality?
No, Atiku is speaking the reality. No, sir. No. Atiku is speaking the reality. The reality in the sense that I lived in Benue. I schooled in Benue. You understand? In Benue, the food may be cheap, but the purchasing power is very. Bringing the food down to Lagos, it will be ×3 of what they are selling, because the cost of transporting it down to Lagos, the cost is very high. And the burden will be placed on what? On the citizen. And look at the minimum wage. The minimum wage cannot take anybody home. 70,000 naira. I don't see anything the government is doing for the people.
All right, now Anuga says the country is making progress under President Bola Tinubu administration. He said that. He said, by Anuga, that's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, says the country is moving forward, is progressing under President Bola Tinubu's administration. It is curious that what Atiku can decipher is imaginary globe or something like what did they write it? It's imaginary globe. So, and according to him, talk is cheap. And the former Vice President has lost touch. He has lost touch. He has not seen the reality.
No, they actually see
that statement was meant to inflame public anger against President Bola Ahmed.
No, what I expected from Bola
that revolution is imminent. No. If it is continue like this.
See, what I expected from Bayo Nanuga is supposed to tell us this is what the government is doing. He is supposed to pass the information across to the citizen of Nigeria, telling them that this is what the government is doing, this is what the government is doing. Rather, is condemning or supporting.
Yeah, the place the president is getting it wrong.
The president is getting it wrong. I can tell you, the president is getting it wrong in virtually every aspect. He is not in touch. It's either he's ruling Nigeria as though he's living another planet.
Yes.
You understand? He's not in touch with Nigerians. No problem sectorially has been addressed. Look at security, for example. You understand? Look at electricity is getting worse on a daily basis. You understand? Look at even education itself. Now you keep on producing graduates year in, year out. That where are they? You produce graduates and then there is no plan for the team, youth who are graduating from school. What would they do? Where would they channel the energy and then the wealth of experience that they have acquired from school? You understand? It's an unfortunate situation that I don't look like you read from the paper. I believe they say he who pays the piper dictates the tune. He is doing his job. That is what I expect from him. But the reality on ground is there are countries who have experienced revolution. So the things we are witnessing in Nigeria, they have not even experienced half of it. You understand? Right, what we are facing today in Nigeria, I'm telling you, is enough to trigger a nationwide revolution. You understand? It's enough to trigger a nationwide revolution.
All right, Abdam says that Atiku lives in Dubai. How do you expect him to know what is going on in Nigeria?
Atiku does not live in Dubai. Point of correction. Atiku does not live in Dubai. Why I said Atiku does not live in Dubai is this. Atiku does not live in Dubai. He lives in Nigeria. He has an investment in Nigeria. He has everything he's doing in Nigeria. Maybe once in a while he goes for vacation just as Mr. President, and he's not doing it based on taxpayers' money. He's doing it based on his own personal money. So I've forgotten his name. He should get that clear. Miss Atiku is a businessman and also a politician in Nigeria.
I'm not a supporter of Atiku. You understand? If you put them side by side, Peter Obi, I will always go for Peter Obi. But the thing is, whether this statement is coming from the devil himself, rationally, can we now say what he's saying is it out of reality? You understand? Is what is saying out of reality. Can we sample opinion of Nigerians on the street based on what Atiku said? On a, you know, and hear the comment of the people. This is not far from reality. Even if he's doing it as an opposition to, you know, score points for himself, I think the message has been passed. That's the truth.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate your contribution. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right. You've been listening to us, right?
Yeah, sure.
So let's get your reaction to what we're discussing.
Yeah, actually, when you look at the faces of Nigerians, you will see anger, you will see pain, you will see hunger. A lot of Nigerians are complaining based on the situation of the country. One, when we talk about unemployment, it's on a high rate, high level. Then you talk about, you know, people are doing business, they are complaining even though they have the business, it's not moving well. Why? Because business has to do with transaction. And when people who are buying and selling don't have the money to transact business, the business will collapse. Right now, as far as we are talking, as we are discussing where we are talking, Nigeria as a country is sitting on a time bomb. Nigeria as a country is standing on a pendulum. And if care is not taken, Nigeria may go into what we call subconsciousness. Why do I say so? Because right now, when you look at what happened in Nepal, Nepal is a small country that looks like Lagos State, about 24 million population. Now, their government were not doing well. Their government will impoverish them, and they began to talk. They began to speak just like we are doing now, to demonstrate. And instead of the government to fix the economy, they went and ban social media, ban their Facebook, so that they cannot, their voice will not be heard. And the people, the youth took the street and began to burn government property. It was so bad, you know, that even the government themselves began to run away. Right now, there is curfew in Nepal. So what we are saying is that our government does not have listening ear. In fact, the government of APC is the worst government I've ever witnessed in my life. Since they came into power, everything have skyrocketed. Price of everything. Dollar was about 400 or something naira when they came in per dollar. 400 naira or 450 per dollar. Now dollar is about 1,000 something. Look at fuel price. And I heard about 2 weeks ago that from January 1st, anybody that will buy, if you buy fuel of 10,000 naira, you pay tax of 500. Look at these are things that we produce in our country. We produce oil here, we produce everything, virtually everything here. Yet we are still buying it very much expensive. And those our God-given resources. There is not, see, Nigeria is blessed as a country. Nigeria does not have problem. The problem we have in Nigeria is leaders. Are you getting it? Nigeria is so blessed with natural and human resources that even if they pay Nigerians, we are about, let's say, 300 million. Let's assume 300, they say 250, but let's assume we are 300 million population in Nigeria. If actually they say every citizen of this country will go home every month to 100,000, Nigeria will still be stinkingly rich. Now, a person, an individual in this country is richer than the country. They siphon money that is meant for development, money that is meant for people's people's welfare. They siphon everything to their individual pockets. Their children are all abroad. What you are passing through, they are not passing through it. What the common Nigerians are passing through are facing, they are not facing it. So it is high time the youth. It is high time. I was telling somebody the other day, I said, the problem of Nigeria is the youth. So the person said, how? I said, if the youth can come together and say enough is enough, they cannot kill us. Even if they want to kill us, they cannot finish us. Are you getting it? They cannot finish us. What happened in during the time of NSAS should be a tip of an iceberg. If Nigerians, the problem is that the youth are afraid to die. If we say enough is enough, I am telling you, they say one can chase 1,000, but they can chase 10,000. We can chase these people out of government and take over our dear country. I am saying that in 2027, if care is not taken, in 2027, I might not remain one. Because the Hausas have their plan, the Igbos have their plan, the Yorubas have their plan. It has become tribalism, nepotism, injustice everywhere. Nigeria is not one. Everybody is looking at now. Look at during the time of Buhari, when Buhari entered, late Buhari, former president, when he entered power, the people house. Now Tinubu, when he wants to take over during his inauguration, he said he would take over from where Buhari stopped. And yes, and he continued from there. Once he continued from there, look at what he did. All the people in Tinubu's cabinet, all are Yorubas. Starting from chief naval army staff, IG or police, just name them. There is no Hausa in the top police. I'm an Igbo man. There is no Igbo man in any top offices in Nigeria position. Yes. So what are we saying? And we say we are one. We are not actually one. Until this country begin to see ourselves as one, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Efik, and the other language, we see ourselves as one. We are heading nowhere. We are heading nowhere. So Nigeria, as we stand today, is standing on a time bomb and it's going to explode, and we don't want it to explode. That is why we are pleading to our government. We are pleading to Mr. President Tinubu, wherever you are, please. You have been traveling. I don't know what is chasing you out of Nigeria. You are a president of, I remember one thing I like about Abacha. When Abacha was the president as a military personnel, he never traveled out of this country. Abacha never traveled to anywhere until he died. He said he wants to remain in Nigeria, govern Nigeria, and make sure that Nigeria is better. Even though he wants to become a life president. Tinubu, in less than 3 years, Tinubu have traveled more than any other country, any other president, to be precise. Why is he traveling? It's not as if he's going there to bring development or bring companies or whatever. He's just going there to rest, going there to eat our money, going there to. So people, our dear people, Nigerians, we should, wake up from slumber.
All right, you've said a lot. You've said a lot about the health and deaths in the administration of President Bola Tinubu. What implication do you think this will have on the re-election of the president?
My dear brother, the truth of the matter is this: it will be difficult for Mr. President to be re-elected. It will be very, very difficult. It will be a tug of war. Let me tell you why I say it will be very difficult for Mr. President to be re-elected. Because the power, when it comes to politics, it is in the hand of the North. The North made Tinubu the president. Are you getting me? P2B won Tinubu. It was a clear. It was crystal clear that P2B won the election. P2B beat Tinubu in Lagos. He beat Tinubu in his local government. He beat Tinubu in Bodilo, where Tinubu stays. It was with a large margin. But Hausas, because they have decided that they're going to give power to Tinubu, it was a game plan that after Buhari, the next person is Tinubu. So whether anybody win or not, that's why while you are sleeping in the night, they announce the result. Are you getting it? So they are the one that give Tinubu the power, and they are still the one that can know how to take it away. Erufai is saying, he said, we know the game, we play the game, we put him there, and we are still going to remove him from there. On the truth of the matter. So that is why you see now, Tinubu is now lobbying the Southeast people. He's trying to appease the Southeast. He's trying to bring the Southeast together. He's going there, But that is why are you getting it? That is a pure, it's politics. Are you getting me? But I'm telling you, it will be very difficult for Tinubu to be, because all I know, the Northerners will not vote for Tinubu. Even if they are going to vote for Tinubu, it will be 20 out of 100%. Are you getting me? And the South and the Southeast for sure. If out of 100%, maybe 30%. Then when it comes to the Southwest here, not all I tell people, I say, Igbo people dominate everywhere. Come to Lagos, go to Abeokuta, go to Ogun State, go to what is it called, Ondo State. You see Igbo people there. They are dominating everywhere. Are you getting me? So the same people that we vote in Lagos, we still vote in Ondo State, we still vote Akure. So it is very difficult. That is why what they are doing now, they don't care about the economy. They are packing money. They are loading money. So what they will do in 2027, if you have your PVC, be ready to collect the government money. They will bring out money. They can even give somebody 50,000 to vote in 2027.
So he's already a loser in 2027.
With what I am seeing, it will be very difficult for Tinubu to win.
So who is likely to win the election?
Well, I am not going to say who will win because I'm not a prophet.
Okay. Can you predict?
But I'm predicting that ADC will conquer APC.
ADC will conquer.
Yes.
Why did you say that?
Why I say so is when you look at the majors, when you look at the two majors, Labour Party and ADC, PDP, they are all coming to. When you look at about 2 days ago, P2B and Jonathan had a secret meeting, an indoor meeting. Nobody knows. The PDP.
That was last week.
Yeah, the PDP, they are trying to bring in Jonathan, maybe to contest. So there's a secret meeting between Jonathan and Tinubu, and whatever the result in that meeting is yet unknown. And P2B is yet unknown. Are you getting me? So there will be a merger of ADC, Labour Party, PDP to be able to dethrone Tinubu out of power. Because if they don't merge, they will not be able to defeat him. Because if Labour Party stay on his own, PDP on his own, ADC on his own, they will share the vote among themselves, and APC will have a larger number. And with that, they will capitalize and rig the election, just like in 2023. So now the wisdom is that ADC, Labour Party, and the rest of them have to come together in order to pull it out.
Or is it possible for us to have a transparent election? Yeah, it's very possible because do you know why I say it's very possible?
The influence
because
of the ruling party
the game changers
on some of these institutions.
Yes, the game changers are the north, and these are the game changers when it comes to politics. Are you getting me? And let me even tell you, the INEC chairman is from Hausa. Are you getting me? If I were Tinubu, I'm giving him expo. You should remove that man and put a Yoruba. Do you know what I'm saying? You should remove that man. The man has done favor for him in 2023. He might not likely do it again in 2027. They will announce correct results in 2027 because he has seen, and his life might be in danger if you repeat it again. Because the Northerners will not be happy with him. Already the Northerners are not with Tinubu. All of them have backed him out. Are you getting it? And the calibers, the timbers and calibers in the northern politicians are not with him. They were with him in 2023. All of them have withdrawn from him. Even the vice, somebody was talking here, he said that he doesn't hand over power to the vice president. He doesn't even trust the vice president. Tinubu does not trust him. That is why even the house they built for vice president, he refused to stay there because he said they mounted camera ever to monitor his movement. So he refused to stay in the vice president's apartment. Are you getting me? So they know that he knows that if he hand over power to vice president, something might happen. So that is Tinubu is also a rugged man. Tinubu is a mafia. So he knows them, they know him. So that's what I'm saying. 2027 is going to be a tug of war. It's going to be a tug of war. That's why El-Rufai, El-Rufai was saying openly that Tinubu did not win election. If an ordinary person say such thing, by now they have gone for him. But they cannot dare to go say, I don't want to arrest El-Rufai. He cannot. Because El-Rufai, they are the one that manipulated the election. They are the one that rigged the election in favor of Tinubu.
Now, if you are talking about ADC winning in the next election, 2027 election, of course, we know we don't have a presidential flag bearer for now. But let's look at the likes of Atiku and Obi, who have contested in the past elections. They failed. Obi failed the last election. Atiku had failed several times. Do you think it will be possible for them to win and assure you?
I want to correct the impression. Tinubu did not fail. I mean, Peter Obi did not fail the election.
But INEC
was the one that failed him.
No, INEC declared President Bola Tinubu the winner.
Even though they declared Tinubu as the president of Nigeria, Nigerians know that Tinubu did not win the election. Nigerians.
But there are some people in the comment section that don't concur with what you
Not everybody will concur, because if you are participating and enjoying in that particular party, you will not agree with anybody. Even there are people that will say that Tinubu is doing well because this government is favoring them. If an appointee, somebody, a commissioner in Tinubu's cabinet, will he tell you that the government is not good? Will army chief of that tell you say the economy is not good? Will IG tell you so? Everybody working under Tinubu's cabinet, they are enjoying. So none of them will tell you that the government is not okay. They will tell you it's okay. Anybody in the comment section whose father is a politician and whose father is an APC member will support his father. No, the comment and tell you that the soup that the mother cook is not sweet. So everybody will defend their party. But Nigerians know the reality. And Nigerians know the truth. And come 2027, he took himself again. Not even more. Tinubu will find it difficult to win.
All right, and in the comment section, someone is responding to what you are saying here, Nathan Alabu. Without proper work and action, Tinubu will be re-elected come 2027. Nigeria, we love money and food.
I said it.
Money politics.
I said it here earlier on. Do you see now? I said that is the reason why right now they are not willing to do. Campaign will start next year. 2026. Election is March 2027. So February, March. So by next year, campaign will start. So all what we are shouting now, we are on our own. They are gathering the money, packing the money in dollars and pounds, waiting for election campaign to kick off. That's why I say money will move hand in election. They will use money to buy even the baby in the womb. They will use money to buy, just like they did before. They bought everybody, bought INEC, bought everywhere. They give them money in dollars, in $1 million, not in naira. They give them, Ghana must go in $1 million in order for them for Tinubu to see. That's why you say Emiloko. Emiloko, that language is spiritual. You think it's physical. Emiloko is a spiritual language. He said, "Nami remain. It's my turn," right? Before he comes out and say, "It's my turn," in Emiloko, and they handed over the power to him. Are you getting me? It's not that means that he has paid his price. He has silenced everyone. He has paid who is who. When the election was going on, people were voting in 2023. Tinubu and the INEC chairman, they were in his house eating pepper soup and drinking rice. So what they are telling is that you people should go ahead and do what they are doing outside. By the time it's time, I will announce who is the winner.
The result has been written before election. All those mutilation and cancelling of election is just a how to manipulate in order to bring to the power. So I am still standing. Atiku and Peter Obi, you know, the Atiku is already on ADC. He's the one that formed ADC, that are ADC now. Peter Obi have not declared where he will run. His one leg is in Labour Party, his one leg is in ADC. He said ADC is not a political party. ADC is like a coalition. Labour Party is where he belongs. So it's just like a merger. So what we are saying is that I'm still saying that if this ADC want to win this election, Atiku should step aside. Let Obi be the president. Let Atiku swallow his pride and be vice, and that wins the election. Vice to Peter Obi. Yes. If he wants to win, Vice President yes. Is it possible for him to yes, or you should totally step down, let Peter Obi take the flag bearer of ADC, and let El-Rufai be the vice. Tinubu is out.
The El-Rufai you're talking about, is he still politically relevant?
Very relevant. Very in the north. And apart from being politically relevant,
good point to you. Yeah, we're discussing Atiku's statement, and as we have it on the front page of the Nation newspaper, Presidency APC Islam over hunger, hardship, and life.
well, for me, what Atiku said is reality. There's hunger in the country. All the money Mr. President are getting, are borrowing, are the ones that are getting to first subsidy, removal of subsidy. Where have they kept the money? It is the cabinet of the governors are the one that's sharing the money. So when the hardship is going in the country, it is not affecting them. It is really the common people that is affecting. They don't used to go to markets. They don't used to buy fuel? No. They don't used to buy garri? No. Everything is there for them. So how they go to know that things are going hard in the country? They will not know. What Atiku is saying is a reality. If you love your citizen, you must know where he's paying them. But if you do not know where he's paying them, you will not get it right. I'm coming to President. The advisors that you have is more than 1,000. How can you get it right? The money that is supposed to give the citizen, it is them that receiving the money. What is supposed to use the money did, it's not doing on it. There's no good road. There's no good water. There's no school, no hospital, no light. A lot of things we're supposed to use that subsidy money that we remove. They're supposed to put it. Now, some of us private government, they not remove subsidy money, but they're paying subsidy. But people are eating, enjoying. They are not feeling hunger. But this time around, a new president comes in, remove subsidy. Nothing's supposed to come down. Things are increasing day by day, multiplying day by day. And Mr. Mike, I don't think that this thing will stop. It will not stop. They say when you are pushing a snake, pushing the snake, and the snake turn back and chase the person, what will the snake do? The snake will bounce that person's back. So as Atiku Abubakar is going, generally, told that the people will not chase him. He's chasing us, but a day will come as he chases us, we will chase him back.
All right. According to presidency, the ex-vice president is out of touch with positive developments in the country. People said if this persists, if this continues, might be headed towards a revolution in Nigeria. Is this stating the obvious or just exaggerating the whole situation?
See, God will bless you. See, we have been talking this morning. You see, when you weigh those talk, those analysis, you see that one side is more. So the majority carry the vote. You see, let us be frank with ourselves. We are Nigeria. We are not Ivory Coast or whether we are US. We are Nigeria. So we feel the pain. See, the reality of life is that you see, country 27. What I'm seeing, there's going to be a tribalism war. See what cause tribalism war? Because
You see, now when you say Nigeria, when you say Nigeria, the next name is Lagos. Because all Nigeria, no Nigeria will know the Lagos. No state, 36 states, where family know the Lagos. Because Lagos is just like it's like the great pastor of Nigeria, where majority came and look for their ends means, to look for how to survive, to save to their family. But now, we now take Lagos as a tribal state of its own. The rest are not Lagosian. That's why I see when our first guy was telling us that go and protest in your state. See, that is the logo now. Anything talk about Tinubu brand, they say go to your state. See, Wara is coming. That's what this man just said. A time bomb, because the president, the body language of the president, you don't care about us. And you are president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you don't care about us. You care about the few, the one that you give money. You buy them every day, but the millions and the abject poverty, the millions can never sleep with their two eyes closed. They don't even know what will happen the next morning. And you are still saying that you are coming back on which level? How long? See, it has fallen apart. Things have fallen apart badly. We have never experienced a such situation in the history of Nigeria where we now find ourselves. He was not the first president, and he's not going to be the last. But he's not taking it personal to his pocket. He don't care. Why would he not care? Everything high. You can't leave. You can't even say go to the farm. Where is the farm? Where you are farming, and you know the next body on your back is a herdsman, and he's not educated, and you have a president, you have your commander-in-chief of the armed forces, and there is nothing good that is coming out of Nigeria. Everybody is trying to jackpot. You see, the problem lies on the decks of the president, and what I'm seeing, the president is not capable. It's just like there will be an anarchy, because the voice of the masses, it must be heard, and if the voice of the masses is not heard, there will going to be a problem, because now majority of Nigeria will say, okay, start today and vote for the president and vote for her. Nobody will click for APC back. Nobody. Okay, how are you going to say I'm the winner? It's a problematic arrangement that is coming. Wickedly, let us be sincere with ourselves. On both sides is angry with what is happening in the land, because he's seeing it. Are you going to continue like this? We can't continue in this situation. It's not pure. And it's not pure. And what is not pure is not pure. We have been in darkness. We were seeing the light gradually in the end of Buhari, the late Buhari. But now you have came. It's like you have covered that particles of light that we are witnessing. You now make it darker more. When you are in the dark too long, you must vibrate to come outside. All right, and Nigeria must vibrate.
All right, there's no sign.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, viewer.
All right, there's no sign that Tinubu is capable of addressing hunger, poverty, hardship in the land. Would you call this a reckless statement from Atiku?
Honestly, Mr. Mike, there is hunger in the land. Everywhere you go, people are not smiling. If you observe people's faces, they are not smiling. Both the men, the women, our youth these days. If you watch over our youth everywhere, you will see young guys from the age of 25, 30, 40, picking plastic. They look like mad people, and they are not mad. What causes all this is because of hunger. It's because of hunger. Most of them, they are not eating for the past how many days. That is the only way they can pick something to feed themselves. Most of them have family, have children. Even with that, business does not even stand anymore these days, because things are very expensive everywhere. Yeah? Okay, look at that. In my life, I first buy half bag of rice in Buhari regime. During Jonathan time, if you want to buy quality rice, you owe 7,000 naira. For Christmas, I will buy 7,000 naira. Use 7,000 to buy bag of rice. King's oil, 7,000 naira. But when it comes to Buhari regime, for the first time in my life, I buy half bag of rice, around 45 to 50,000 naira. Ever since that, I won't buy anything half a bag of rice again. So seriously, there is hunger in the land. Seriously, there is hunger in the land.
All right, thank you for your statement. Let's have you. All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, our viewers. It's Mr. Abnaka Nweke. I thank you, every one of you there, and God bless you.
All right, according to Atiku, Tinubu has not made any impact in 2 years or 2 years plus of his administration. Would you call this?
My brother, everything is clear. There's no need of asking much question. This is what everybody is saying. But what they pay me, what is paying me much here is that some people come to their house, they cook lies, and they are living in this country that is like this. They cannot even tell our people where they outside the truth, the fact. Because of a love someone, no one of them here, like Kunle, they pay me that they talk lies here. Because nobody, love Tinubu pass me. This is government of the federation, government of everybody. It's not only for you. So we are commenting, telling people of the world that our government they do good. They are not giving us what we need, and they are collecting tax from us, sharing our money, giving it to people who are not supposed to collect it. We mercies, we be say we no get something, we no get papa, we no get mama, we the hungry, and they did it here, flying one particular jet to another jet. Tinubu, I beg, I don't beg you, our brother, I don't go against you as a woman. I love you, but what I'm saying is, your government, you have to change within the 2 years or 1.5 years where remain for your tenure. I beg, that is what my comment. I remain saying this. I always say the truth. I will remain telling the people the truth. I didn't hate you. I hate the government you are running. You are running in this country. The type of government is not working for the people, because people are hungry. People are doing what they're not supposed to do. Woman now they run past. You can imagine that a small pikin, they tell him mama say Nigeria is hellfire. A small pikin of 8 years, whenever it's 10 years. How small pikin can know say Nigeria now become a hellfire? I was here come up my eye when I was crossing over them, hearing this. It's bad. Let us change. We continue changing. The population where Atiku dey talk. No be say Atiku dey talk say we go fight. Atiku, nobody need fight. What we need is salvation, and that salvation from God to us. We herself dey try, we dey work hard. Our people are working. These men are pursuing them from farm, from particular place, killing our people. We dey try, but they no affect them because no one of their family is involved. So my brother Mike, you are trying what you can do. We stop allowing people that is telling lies, using this media to be telling the world lies. We don't need it, because he said they are deceiving us, deceiving the masses, deceiving even the presidency. When you cannot tell the people the truth, our people there in despair want to hear how their country be from us, we that is living here. But we come here, we come begin to give them wrong information there. Doesn't make sense. We don't want this. We have to be sincere for everything we are doing.
All right, thank you so much. Your name once again, sir?
My name is Odnaka Chukwueke.
All right,
yes.
All right, Nigerians have reacted to the statements of the former Vice President of the country, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, as regards the state of the nation, and against President Bola Tinubu. And we hope, we believe you had a great time with the reviewers at this time. We're back here with more stories tomorrow. Please join us around 7 a.m. for more interesting edition of this program. We appreciate all of you. We respect your consistency, and we say thank you. If you're watching us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. And please share the program. Let people know what is going on. Propagate it to people. Let them know what is going on at this time. I'm Michael, at the anchor of the program. See you tomorrow.